In the last video on Fresh Start Worlds, I was building my account to eventually do some PKing and trying to keep up with all of the top players. We discovered a method to get massive amounts of gold on the first day, and we put in a ton of work training. Today, we're going to be doing even bigger goals, a bit of PKing, and completing some of the game's major quests. I think you guys are going to like what's in store for today, so if you do, remember to just leave a like on this video, comment down below, and of course subscribe to the channel. Also, one lucky commenter will receive an Arcane Spirit Shield, so make sure to leave your in-game name as well. Now then, let's just get right into it. In the last video, we ended at the Revenant Caves. I found a way to safe spot the Knights, and we were making a ton of profit. We even got an Ancient Statuette on our 10th kill. But a lot of people saw my video, and people were trying to copy this method, and I ended up finding a bunch of people that I could easily kill since I was so far ahead. Now let's see what we're working with. Oh, we had a power ammo. I don't need it anymore. Oh shit, 15k deaths, 10k nats? Yo, what? That is 100% the biggest kill so far on freshman mode. 15,000 death runes, over 10,000 natures, 6,400 chaos, a bunch of revenant ether, a rune skim, and a whole bunch of other items. I mean, on the regular game, this doesn't look like a lot, but on here, that is easily the biggest kill so far in the game mode. Revs are really good money, but at this magic level, they take quite a while to kill, and we are so far ahead of everybody in terms of GP, especially after that last kill. So I decided to go and bang out some quests so that we can go and burst in the Monkey Madness tunnels as soon as possible. So if you think about it, when it comes to bursting, we're going to have two major quests done. That's Monkey Madness and of course Desert Treasure. On top of that, all of the pre-quests still need to be completed as well. So we're going to be grinding for quite a bit of time, and then we're going to be completing two of the biggest early game quests. So right now we're doing Grand Tree. That's completed, and now we're on to the next one. All right, there's Monkey Madness out of the way, and of course, when you finish this quest, you get the option to get a huge chunk of combat experience. It's very, very good on a game mode like Freshman Worlds because obviously it takes a very long time to train, being that it's the same XP rates as regular RuneScape. On Demo mode, it's like 5, 10, 15x depending where you are in the game, but on here on 1x speed, there's at least 2 to 3 hours of PKing that I can do instead of training. Questing is a little bit boring, so I took a break and decided to go and chin at the monkey skeletons. One of my viewers in my Twitch chat got me 1k chin, so that there's going to get us pretty far ahead. Unfortunately, range pots aren't in the game yet, so we're training at a very, very, very low XP rate per hour, but honestly, anything is helpful, and there's 62 range done. There we go, 1k chins completely used up, and we got from 61 range all the way to 65. The next goal is level 70. So I started thinking about ways that I could get an early advantage on people when it comes to PKing, and I thought about trying to go for Smite and Saradomin Strike. A lot of people have low prayer, if any prayer pots at all, so I thought that I would be able to get a couple kills inside the Revenant Caves before they're able to teleport away, even without TBs if I could drain their prayer. While training prayer for myself, I ended up getting attacked by this clan, and we're skulled up with some pretty decent risk. Let's see what we can do here. A lot of people would be pretty mad at that death, but me, honestly, I'm very happy to see that there's a bunch of people that are PKing in the game mode, even with newbie stats and gear. And that's what Freshman Worlds are all about. A bunch of people just going around enjoying the game the way that it used to be played. And I think that there is pretty sick. Hopefully that continues as the months and weeks go on. After I died, I realized I did end up getting 52 prayer before I fell to the ground, so I headed over to the Mage Arena and unlocked Saradomin Strike. I don't know if this is going to be useful, but hopefully we can get a few kills. If not, then it is what it is. We had to unlock this anyway for Mage Arena 2. There we go. We got our first 70 stat on the account. I'm using Fire Blast with a Tome of Fire on Sand Crabs and Alking in between hits. Ended up becoming nearly 70 to 80k XP an hour, so it's actually really good, especially for this early on. Back to the quest grind, and apparently I've been doing thieving wrong all these years. My friend Maz told me that there's a fruit stall on wherever this, I don't even know what this island's called. I've never been here. I can't PK here, so I don't ever come to this place. I think it's Xanaris or something like that. Either way, I came over here, ended up finishing this quest so that I can do fruit stalls. And apparently this is going to make 53 thieving extremely easy because honestly, I've been like pickpocketing master farmers since like 2005. Oh man, brother Maz was right. This here is sick XP. As you can see, we banged out 53 thieving back to back levels. And it's so nice not getting attacked while doing this. Definitely something I'm going to do in the future on all of my accounts. Now that 53 thieving is complete, time to get back to the quest grind. Ended up going and doing Temple of Ikov. Honestly, it's kind of nostalgic doing all these quests. You don't usually do them unless DMM or something comes out. But honestly, DMM hasn't been out for over a year, and hopefully we get another one, but doesn't really look like we will. So doing these quests again, especially when I don't have to really worry about being attacked and stuff while I'm doing them, is giving me a sense of nostalgia. And to be honest, I'm really loving these fresh worlds. Time to do Desert Treasure. Didn't bother recording all the other quests. They're kind of pointless just to show you guys a bunch of stuff you've seen a million times. But here we go, taking out the first Desert Treasure boss. That's Farid, and I think we get the Smoke Diamond from this guy. So we only got to do a few more of these, Pyramid, and then it's on to the juicy content. Day 2 Desert Treasure completed. That's what I'm talking about. Now we can go and either do some PKing, we can go and get some easy magic and hit point levels. We can pretty much do anything we want in the game. We're so far ahead of the majority of players, and I think it's time to go and rush for 82 mage. Finally done with this air staff, and now we've got one of the best in slot staffs in the game. We can autocast ancient magic with this, and we're actually looking like a real PKer. This experience for day 2 is absolutely insane. We're getting nearly 180,000 experience per hour. This is about 2 to 3 times as fast as the Fire Blast Alchemy that I was doing at Sand Crabs, and we're going to bang out 82 mage extremely quickly using this method. It's only been about 25 minutes since my last level, and we just got 73 mage. We're almost to the point that we can pot to use charge, and even that would be really fun to PK with. One of the most undervalued skills in all of RuneScape, because it's a passive skill to train, is hit points. And I don't think people really understand on a low level how important your hit points level actually is. It's one of the skills that will keep you alive and allow you to do so much more momentum throughout your fights. For example, if someone's 40 hit points and you're 60, you're going to be able to sit there and hit him way more times, which means you're going to be also doing so much more damage before you have to eat. So being able to do this and get massive amounts of hit points experience early is going to make my account so much stronger when it comes to fighting people in the wilderness if they're not getting hit points experience while training mage. All right, here we go. We just got 75 magic, and it just dawned on me that I can now go and do the Mage Arena 2 minigame. This is going to give us a best in slot cape for any account. There's no other mage cape in RuneScape better than this, so to have this on day 2 is going to be extremely important. It also gives me a magic accuracy boost, magic damage boost, and I'm pretty sure that there's nobody else in the game that has this cape right now because only 2 people have a higher mage level than me. I got pretty lucky. All 3 of the god bosses that I have to kill for the Mage Arena 2 cape happen to be at the exact same spot. I don't even know if that's rare, if that's lucky, if that's common. I have no idea, but honestly, it makes it really good for me. I know that all 3 capes are in the exact same general area, and I can come back here and get more at any time. or if I die and lose it, it's very easy to get back to as well. We quickly banged this out. It wasn't really that difficult. Low hit points, low damage, but we've managed to finish it pretty much with ease and the use of Ring of Recoils, and now our account is actually looking pretty fly. All right, so the remainder of my grind is just going to be bursting until 82 mage. That there's going to take roughly 8 hours, so there's really not a lot of content left for this episode. Figured it's a good point to end it here, and I really just want you guys to give me some feedback on if you're enjoying this series so far. By the way, everything that I do on this account is being streamed on Twitch, so if you guys do make it to the end of the video and you are enjoying the content, make sure to follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/abyss. There will be a link in the description and a link on the screen as well that you can follow. Very easy to do, and it gives me a great opportunity to get to know my audience on YouTube and for you guys to come and see this stuff happen before the episodes get released. Anyways, let me know what you guys are thinking. I will see you guys in the next one. And now let's find out who won that Arcane Spirit Shield from the last video. All right, let's let the random comment picker do its thing. And it looks like we have about 500 comments to pick from. And the winner is Mr. Clevs. He hasn't left his username, but he says, "You're the king of Fresh Start Worlds." And I know exactly who Clevs is. He's a longtime viewer, moderator, and supporter of my Twitch live streams. Even though he didn't leave his username, I would feel wrong re-rolling him. So I definitely want to just give him this item. Definitely one of my greatest supporters on Twitch. Definitely deserves it. He's shown me nothing but love since I started. And next time I see you in the stream, Clevs, I have an Arcane Spirit Shield waiting for you.